Hello, ma'am. I think you have muted yourself, ma'am.
You are audible, sir.
Okay. Ma'am,
Please
first of
start.
all, thank you so much for giving me such opportunity to a student of NIT Patna for presenting my paper. Um, First of all, I want to say that my research area is particularly in finance. So, but I done my guidance of my guide, Ashish Ranjan Singh. Saw everyone standing in the queue for our money. So we just like we have UPI, Unified Payment Interface with us. So few countries have their digital currency. So why don't India also have its digital rupee or kind of that? Okay, and government is also talking about central bank digital currencies. The idea of my is blockchain technology. What is blockchain technology is, and how are the benefits it will provide? What are the currency, digital currency featured the blockchain technology? Okay, so I've just made a so you have first is 2004 we are having RTGS, real-time gross just after yes, immediate payment system, and after and digital hello, ma'am, may I
Yes.
audible? Now it is
Yes.
shared. So, ma'am, I have just explained about the what is the central point of my studies, the blockchain based digital currency. So what is blockchain, ma'am? It is completely a decentralized mechanism that simply looks like it's simply what it is, a ledger. It is a decentralized ledger where nobody safer and uh, basically we have our options of safety and security because it is completely a decentralized mechanism that having a future of safety. Individual purchase a or do a transaction in cryptocurrency or any transaction just similar, a block will be created, and if any individual sells it, then another block will be created. Number of times when we do a transaction, every blocks will be created, and each have the or change any function of blockchain. We have blocks, ledger, transaction, confirmation, and proof of the work. That means we can take the transactions, we perform transactions, we have the confirm. Nobody can have any allowance to hello.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Hello. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir, now you are.
Ma'am, is my screen is visible to
Yes, the screen is visible.
okay, ma'am. I'm explaining about the blockchain, blocks, ledger, transaction, confirmation, and proof of the word. Apart from the blockchain, we have also the concept of initial coin offering. It is also a technology. We are just simple to initial public offering. What we have learned about in share market, stock exchanges that have initial public offering. So in digital currency, we have the concept of initial coin offering. It is totally information technology based and technology based criteria. So thereafter, the offer the central bank digital currency blockchain based. What I have said earlier in my introductory part, that the government is going to bring the central bank digital currency based on blockchain technology. So in fact, we have just saw the pilot project launch of RBI of digital rupee that is based on the blockchain technology. So CBDC, central bank digital currency, is simply the fiat money will be on virtual form. So just like it will be the substitute or at least complement of unified payment interface, because it will substitute, because we have seen that the banks were charging transaction cost not directly to us. They directly charge transaction cost from the government, and government grants subsidy to them for the charging for the shifting the burden of from customers to the government. So why did government is trying to bring the digital currency to such curtail this part of subsidies that they were giving to the banks for the UPIs. Okay, this is what I have sourced from the Bank of England discussion paper. Our country have not yet proposed any discussion paper on digital currency. Look, first of all, is supporting a resilient payments landscape, and the blockchain will provide the resilience. So this is the part why I'm favoring the blockchain, avoiding the risk of new form of private money creation, supporting competition. Market will get the competition, innovation in payments. We have only two or three apps, just they are trying to like be a monopoly system. So it will create more competition in the market, improving the availability and usability of central bank money. It will improve the central bank cash. That is the point related to sustainability. As we are talking about sustainability, so burden of cash will also slow, and the burden of environment on the particular the papers, so it will decrease the uh, more cash formation. So as building block for better cross border payments, the technology now we are using is swift payments. Then after the digital currency based on blockchain, we going to use the similar digital rupee with cross border payments, and it will reduce the lag time taken for the transaction to perform. So what is government actually trying to do regarding the talking with international monetary funds to deal with the particular issue, and also raise the issue in G20 upcoming, where India is hosting the presidency for the first time. So the government is also very edging forward to this, and it is, we also know that it is ambitions plan of the government. The digital mean started especially after demonetization. So we are trying to just elaborate what are the works of government, what is CBDC, blockchain technology based. Okay, these are my subsets. I have gone through many literatures, books, and concept notes of Reserve Bank of India that is issued by the Financial Tech Department. There is a concept of blockchain technology that is mentioned in that document. Am I audible now, ma'am? Ma'am,
Yes, you are audible, sir, and
ma'am,
the
am
screen
I audible?
is shared.
Am I audible now, ma'am?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, ma'am. This is my research methodology in which I have basically focused on literature's various papers of India as well as international. So the purpose was to just elaborate the concept of digital currency based on blockchain. So I have also gone through many literatures of blockchain. What are the advantages of blockchain? What are the disadvantages? I think that blockchain enabled digital currency will bring a transformation in the Indian context. So through this research, I will have some. I will just sharing some findings. So these are some my crucial findings that yes, from the analysis of various literature, it is stated that blockchain technology provides safety and security. And the feature of programmability, I'm just trying to explain the programmability is what? When government transfer the money to beneficiaries, sometimes the money is not handed over directly to them during some intermediaries and middlemen take the money. So if we have the feature of programmability, the blockchain will enhance the feature and the blockchain will monitor how it is delivered to them or not. So it will make digital currency more trustable, especially in the user case of India, when people are trying to hesitate to put their money in digital forms, as there we have also saw the many case of fraud, cyber frauds, uh, how people's money were stolen. So blockchain will, it will also reduce the burden of government on granting the subsidy to the banks, as what I have said earlier about that. the bank charges zero transaction from us, but they charges from government in the lieu of zero transaction as a subsidy. So the after the analysis of all these literature, the main aspect they were classified into three categories. First is business to business, how digital currency will provide ease in payments to business settlements first. The second is how business to consumer, how consumer can get the benefit of digital currency from paying to business houses and all the business. And third is government to beneficiaries. What I have told earlier about beneficiaries, the beneficiaries majority includes rural residents, urban poor, low-income household, financial supported students, and social and economic weaker groups, as well as the disadvantaged groups. So, using the digital currency, government can easily remit them funds without the involvement of any bank or intermediary. So, it will provide them ease, the government is to deliver them without any involvement of bank or any intermediary. So who will monitor all these? The blockchain will monitor all these things. Okay. Then we have made some conclusion. The major aspect of our paper is to study the concept of digital currency for India based on blockchain. When we went through different works, we observe it has a higher potential that may bring a revolution in mechanism by the use of blockchain that already mentioned in the paper, what I've already mentioned also, especially for those businesses that are eagerly require same operation. We have also divided the user into three groups, what I've earlier concluded, and there is a great time and opportunity for our country to take a big step forward in launching our digital currency. And these are the references from different sources we have followed, and these are some electronic sources what we have followed, just like the articles of Economic Times, Investopedia, Concept Note, Central Bank Digital Currency, and article from Business Today. So these are the part of my presentation. Thank you. Many of the times, ma'am, the internet and as well as the app disrupted my presentation, ma'am. Sorry for that.
Okay, no issue, sir. I request Pathak sir